So I just did those water chunks. I'm actually hoping they turn out because I did them a different way. And how I did it the different way is that I made them a lot thicker, and I put one in the refrigerator after I put the water in. Not I haven't done them in a long time, so I wanted to try something different um, to see if it works. After I put the water in, as you can see, some of the chunks are pretty big, but putting it in the freezer and taking it out the next morning, I did them last night. They're hard, yeah, because they pretty much like ice. Okay, so there's still water in there. So what I did is put it in the oven. But anyways, like I said, it's something very very simple. But I'm hoping it works. It takes a couple of days, at least for me, to get them to what I want, especially this big. So um, I normally do them a lot thinner too. Um, but I was sitting out here, throughout, you know, the days. I'll go on here and check people out and stuff. And the crunch is definitely what's up. Everybody like to hear that. But I'm curious to know, how did doing cornstarch, making chunks, turn into a assignment, an experiment of some sort where it's going to take a great mind to do this shit, okay? No, it doesn't take that. A child can do it. Please believe me when I tell you. Okay, so you're out there, these chunks, you got them in the box and got them out the mic and they pouring them out, and um, you know which cornstarch is which. Who gives a damn? Okay, tell a person what you like the most. Which one you like the most? Ain't nothing wrong with that. God damn, come on, y'all. Y'all taking this just a little too far. Okay, what's making you on this page here is the people that's following you, which is awesome. But people, it doesn't take rocket science for anybody to do it. And another thing, I've been reading some of the comments, and they're asking you, how do you make them? How long do you keep them in the microwave or the oven? What do you do next after you do that? I see a lot of people on here is not being answered, and that's, get they your followers, let them know what's going on, you know. People, this is not no rocket science. Anybody can do this shit. Whether what kind of cornstarch you get, whether it's Argo, any type of Argo, any of the dollar store, any kind of store, you're gonna do them all the same way, okay? Now just watch some of the people. Ask the people how long they're doing them for. I'll tell you how I do mine. When I do my can. My can method is my way of doing it. I can make them. It actually anybody can make them in the can. And that's the way I like to do it. Trying to do it in the microwave, you need to ask somebody how many minutes do they put on there, and let them show you step by step how they're doing it in order to get it right. Now, I watched them too because I wanted to learn how to do them that way. It seemed a lot quicker. But what do you do after they're in the microwave? How long do you let them sit? Where do you have them sit? In any case, what you're doing is heating this damn starch up it's in a tight confinement, in a tight box or a tight can, and of course they gonna rock up. Okay. In any case, cause I'm looking at, they done threw some color in here. They done took, what is it, food color, or is it Kool-Aid? Okay, cause now it's like they like to put pink, reds, and yellows and blues and make towers out of them. Ain't nothing wrong with that, where's it gonna go? You gonna eat it. So, yeah, that's your prerogative. Do what you want to do, but don't make this shit out of being like it's so hard to do, because it's not. It's not a hard thing, people. Arrowroot. Now, arrowroot, I'm loving that, honey. I wish they could get that hard, and I guarantee you, people, that nobody that makes rock crunches on here, chunks on here, can make them as hard as arrowroot makes their little chunks, okay? They are so good. And I'm from Minnesota. And I got to tell you, to hear the prices on some of these, I'm like, there's no way. Well, we're not used to paying for nothing. Start shit. Hell wrong with them. The most that we'll pay for the thing of arrowroot is $1.95. I like the arrowroot. And another thing too, that arrowroot is so good. And what I did do one time is I mixed that arrowroot with some of the cornstarch that I liked, and it turned out it was a little bit crumblier, but they were rocks, but they were a little crumblier, but the crunch was still there. Whether you had your own chunks, with it, you still had a crunch, no matter what bite you took. But anyways, it was a good experiment. Now that's an experiment. Goddamn, just mixing two damn starches together. That's it. Whether I know which is creamier or which one, what name is this and that, I don't give a fuck. They all taste good. You making them all still, right? Yes, okay. In any case, it just tickles me, girls. Love and Starch, gotta tell you, you and your guy, you guys make a good team on here. He is funny as hell, and yeah, you guys make a good team on here. Some of you guys are mean to y'all's guys. But anyways, I'm on here. I've been doing this for almost 10 years. So seeing the good fresh videos of this here, because you don't see the woman and she done brought her man aboard and he loving it too. Yeah. So that loving starch, that's what's up. I like that. Let's see, any other complaints? Whether or not they're my opinions, not complaints. I'm entitled to them. And of course, you guys are entitled to make your opinion on what I'm saying right now. But shit, I'm just telling you some of the things that I just thought was a little odd, a tad bit. And I'm just wondering why. Because the shit ain't, shit. I can make the shit with my feet. That's how easy it is. And, with the way I do it. Just putting it under some heat and letting it chunk up. But like I said, some of these people on here want to know how many minutes you're doing it. What are you doing after you take it out? How long are you letting it sit out? Things like that there. Come on, guys. Stop. Share some of that love. But in any case, I did these little water chunks a different way, than I would normally do them. Put them in the refrigerator. That's it. I don't think I'll do that again because then I did that pan one, a small pan with thinner water chunks, and I just did it and put those just in the oven. Those turned out, as far as the heat feel of them, turned out a little better. So I got them both sitting and I'm going to let them go ahead and get hard. It's going to take mine a few days because that's the way I want to, that's the length of time I want it to take for them to dry and get hard. So butter, yeah, so go ahead and get down. Y'all, the crunches you guys are putting on here it's good. People are enjoy watching that, especially if they're loving starch, girl. If they loving starch and loving starch, you got a lot of followers on there. You get down, girl. But yeah, girl, just keep on chewing for them, cause girl, yeah, it's like you got their mouth watering and everything. Okay, guys, like I had to just go ahead and put that out there. Let's see. Anything else? No, I don't get hot in here as much anymore. I gotta go ahead on and do my thing and sit back and pop them in my mouth and watch you guys. But yeah, okay, guys. But I did put those water chunks on there just to, like I said, I'm gonna show you guys after I see how they turned out and which ones. They all gonna turn out the same way, right? It's gonna take the same length of time, I should say. A couple of days. Water chunks, a couple of days. Okay. The boiling method. Now, I really haven't seen from beginning to end on these water chunks, or not the water chunks, the boiling method. I haven't seen exactly how those turn out. So if anybody out there got some, let me see how they turned out. Which other way is it? Let's see. I think that's the only ways right there. The boiling, the oven, and the mic. If there's another way out there that y'all doing it, by all means, put it on here and show the love. Okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am out. Enjoy those chunks. See y'all soon. Bye.